Hello, this is JJ DiGeronimo, the president of Tech Savvy Women, and I am so honored to have Edie Fraser with me today. She is the CEO and founder of STEMconnector and Million Women Mentors. Edie, thank you so much for joining us. Tell us a little bit about your work.
JJ, it's just a delight to join you and know what you've done in your career to truly push and advocate for women and for technology. So let's just give you a little background on why we started STEMconnector and why we started Million Women Mentors. It was really amazing. I had the ability to build two companies, and I sold my last one some 10 years ago. And I then joined the world's largest woman-owned executive search firm by the name of Diversified Search. I'm a vice chairman today of Diversified Search. We're in 10 U.S. cities and growing, and in about 40 countries around the world. And we truly are so proud to be a woman-owned firm. But we also know that it is so important that we focus across the board on just the best talent.
Yeah.
And it was only 5 years ago that one of the companies came to me and said, Edie, we're spending over $1 trillion in this country on STEM education, and no one knows who's doing what. We kicked off a website, STEMconnector.org, with 5,500 organizations, and with the purpose of focusing on careers and jobs, knowing of course it was important to focus on education to, we say K to J, kindergarten through jobs, but it was really critical to get it right where the jobs are. We truly built 155 members today of STEMconnector.
Wow.
And we have at least 250 organizational partners, and we work with thousands of organizations. So just to tell you, we work with an innovation task force, which we have set up, and got three main goals, including a global summit, including something called Career Accelerator Day. Last year we got 19,000 students per week in different headquarters to go and experience jobs. We're going to see that technology has alignment with everything that we do because every industry is going after tech talent.
Sure.
Big data analytics, IT, etc.
Okay.
So we're seeing that in IT, and clearly in career and technical education, you may not even need a 4-year, whether you're going to be a coder or a welder. It's so exciting. And just think back with me, only 25 months ago, we launched Million Women Mentors. And why did we do that? Well, it's been, you and I have been involved for years. I've been involved with decades for the advancement of women and girls and minority women and girls. But we have a partner, My College Options, that tracks 12 million high school students.
Wow.
And out of that, they found of a sample of 378,000 high school girls, only 4% said they had been championed or mentored and encouraged to go into STEM careers, be it technology or engineering. So what about the other 96%? So what an opportunity to bring everyone together to build a movement. And so in January, 2 years ago, we set the goal of 1 million mentors. And with that, we said to be a mentor, you got to give at least 20 hours a year. That's less than 2 hours a month. And really coach all the way from middle school up the system to corporate boards and drive change. We went back and worked with 67 groups, and they may be Tech Bridge and Black Girls Who Code and the Girl Scouts and Girls Inc. and others. But we signed agreement with organizations representing 30 million women and girls.
Wow.
And what we knew we needed to do was build a website. And we're so grateful. Tata Consulting has put in over $2 million in kind to building millionwomenmentors.org. So we've got STEMconnector.org and a great website and other websites. But we truly have built millionwomenmentors.org. And today we have 540,000 pledges to mentor. So company after company is building their pledge systems for the mentoring or sponsorships or internships all the way up the system. And then we've done the same thing as we're building higher education. We're asking every entity to get involved, make a pledge, and really build this momentum. And so how important that you and I are talking in March, because it's Women's History Month. And we're about making history and changing the lives for women and girls. And we believe Million Women Mentors is such a vehicle to accomplish that. So we have events all across the nation this month. We're doing an event with the governor in Virginia. We will sign a proclamation in the state capitol on March 15th. We're going to be in the United States Senate with some 20 senators that will truly focus on what they want to do to make sure that we are impacting women and girls. We believe that technology is the most important issue driving the future of this nation. That today, that technology skills impact 80% of all jobs. You can't look at whether it's manufacturing or clearly in agriculture, finance, and then you think about the aerospace and defense, but any company, any government agency, any nonprofit, the skills today in retail demand technology. So it's really exciting. Yes, engineering is really critical. Science is making the difference with R&D, and we're committed to all. But we, through all the STEM arena and working in partnership, because no one does our work alone. It is about alignment, partnership, and why we named our stuff STEMconnector, because it's connecting with all those that want to jump on the bandwagon together, set their goals, and drive for results.
Edie, I am so fascinated on what you've been able to do in this space, because so many people talk about it, but very few can get all the necessary parts to really create the impact you've already made with STEMconnector and Million Women Mentors. So I'm so honored to have sort of heard why all this has come about and already the impact you've made. If people are interested in getting involved, how do you suggest they do that?
So if you want to be involved with Million Women Mentors, go on millionwomenmentors.org and look at whether it's a corporation, whether it's an organization, whether you're involved in higher education, and think about a goal, a 4-year goal where you can pledge to mentor. And if not, call us up and talk through it, because you've got to be part of the movement. And the same thing's true in STEMconnector. If you want your organization to participate in Career Accelerator Day during the month of October, if you want to join our Higher Education Council, our Innovation Task Force, if you want to make a difference in this nation, get involved with STEMconnector and Million Women Mentors and join our call to action. Let's hold each other accountable, because we have so many jobs. We calculate up to 5 million available jobs not being filled now because we don't have the skilled talent, and you want to be part of the solution. JJ, it's a joy interviewing with you, knowing your commitment, our commitment, because we do everything together.
Edie, Thank you. Thank you for the work that you do. Thank you for all the people you elevate along your path. And thank you providing somewhere for people to go to get involved, to make the difference. I appreciate you joining us today.